In this video, I will tell you how to calculate the least count of vernier calipers and also how to use vernier calipers for measuring the dimension of any part. Also, I will give some examples. Okay, what is least count? Least count is minimum accurate dimension which is measured through that measuring device is called the least count of that measuring device. Just like if you take this ruler. So ruler is having how much least count? So least count of this ruler is 1 mm. Why? Because this 1 mm is minimum accurate dimension can be measured through this ruler. If you want to measure less than 1 mm like 0.8 mm or 0.7 mm, so how can you measure? So you cannot measure through this scale because accurately it can measure up to 1 mm only. If you want to measure less than that, then you have to go some another measuring devices. So for measuring less than 1 mm, we are going to another measuring device which is called vernier calipers. Okay, what is the least count of this vernier calipers? Before going the least count of this vernier calipers, I will explain you about this vernier calipers. So these are two external jaws of vernier calipers. These are two internal jaws of that vernier calipers. This is called depth measuring blade and this is main scale. Main scale similar like this scale. This 0 to 1 is having 1 centimeter and this is called vernier scale. Here this is called vernier scale. Okay, so what is the use of these jaws? Here you can see in this picture, here a screw is there. So this bolt we can measure the length of this bolt through this external jaw. We can put the devices in between this external jaw and we can measure the length. For internal jaw, if you are having a cylinder, this is like a cylinder. Okay, so this is one cylinder is there and this is center of that cylinder and it is having, this is the thickness of that cylinder boundaries and this is the internal diameter and this is called external diameter. Okay, so this is internal diameter, this is external diameter. External diameter you can put this cylinder here and you can measure. Okay, like that. So this is center of line. But for internal diameter you can put it here like this. And this is the wall of cylinder. Okay, and you can put it here and you can measure this internal diameter. So this internal jaw can go inside the device. Similarly, if you are having some blind hole this cylinder, okay, if you are having a blind hole like this, no, this can be like this, and blind hole up to some depth like this. Okay, so how can you measure this depth? For that you can put this cylinder here like this. This is the depth of that cylinder, whole of that cylinder. So this depth you can measure by using this depth measuring blade. So here three types of measurement you can do by using this vernier calipers. Okay, now I will show you what is the least count of this vernier calipers. So here it is the close view of this vernier calipers. This scale, just we know. So this is closed. When both the jaws are closed, I mean this external jaw are closed, then you can see the 0 of vernier scale is matched with 0 of main scale. This is in a straight line. And here you can see this is main scale, this is vernier scale, and here you can see the 10 division of vernier scale is equals to the 9 division of main scale. These are the 10 division of vernier scale which is equals to the 9 division of main scale. Here you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here there are 10 divisions of vernier scale. They are matched together. So what is the 1 division of vernier scale? 1 division of vernier scale is equals to 0.9 division of main scale. Okay, so what is the difference between these two scale? So difference between these two scale, main scale to vernier scale, is equals to 0.1 mm. So the least count of vernier scale is 0.1 mm. Why I am saying the least count is 0.1 mm? Because least count is what? Least count is the minimum accurate dimension which can be measured through that device is called the least count of that device. So here minimum how much you can measure. So if you are matched, okay, I will show you. If you are matched this first gap of vernier calipers, this is vernier calipers, this is main scale. This complete is called vernier calipers. This is main scale, this is vernier scale. Okay, so this vernier scale first gap which is having the dimension is, this is how much? This is 0.9. Okay, and this is how much? This is 1 mm. This is 0.9 mm. So if you are matched with this first gap with this gap, so what is the gap between this 0 to this 0? I mean it's very small. So this 0 to this 0 is how much? That is 0.1 mm. This is 1 mm, this is 0.9 mm. So if you are matched this first gap of the vernier scale to the first line of this main scale, then how much the shift of this 0 of vernier scale to the 0 of main scale is 0.1 mm. So if 0.1 mm thin any sheet is there, that you can put in between of this jaw. So what is the minimum accurate dimension we can measure? That is 1.1 mm, which is nothing but the least count of vernier calipers. Okay, now we will take one example for getting a correct picture how to measure through this vernier scale. Okay, in this example I will measure the length of this device. Before measuring any device, before measuring the length of any part, length or any dimension of any part, first we have to check for the vernier calipers. If you close this both the jaws, this is called external jaws, if you close both the jaws, then it should be match the 0 line of main scale with the 0 of line of this vernier scale. This is the main scale, this is the vernier scale. So 0 line of vernier scale should be matched with the 0 line of main scale. So that we have to check. If it is not matched, it means it is this measuring device, this vernier calipers is having some error. So it is very compulsory to check before measuring any part, before measuring the dimension of any part, this should be matched. Okay, now we start to measure the dimension of this part. Okay, so I will now I will shift this jaw and put this device in between these two jaws, and this is the screw. This is the screw for use to tighten after fixing the part in between these two jaws. Okay, now here we can see, here the dimension is showing, all the dimensions are in centimeters. So this 0.1, I mean it is after 0.1, it is little bit after 0.1. So 0.1 up to 0.1 we can measure through the main scale, but after 0.1 is how much, that we can measure through the vernier scale. So what is the dimension? Suppose the length of this block is D. Okay, so the D equals to 0.1 centimeter plus how much? So this can be measured to the vernier scale. So now we can see which gap of the vernier scale is matched with the main scale. I mean which line of the vernier scale is matched with the main scale line. Here we can see this 9th number of line is matched with the main scale line, any line of main scale, but these lines should be matched. Here we can see this is some shifting, this is some shift, this is some shift, it's not matching. Here also shifting, here also shifting, here also shifting. This shift gap is increasing, and here also shifting, and this shift is of course, and this line, this 9th number is matched with this main scale any line, so he is matching. So now the next is 9th number of vernier scale is matched. So what is the least count of this vernier calipers is 0.01 centimeter. Previously I have told you the least count is 0.01 mm, which is nothing but 0.01 centimeter. Okay, so how much it will be? It will be, now it will become 0.1 plus 0.09. So this is how much? 0.19 centimeter. So this is showing 0.19 centimeter. This is the length of this block. This 9th gap is matching. If this 0 line is matched with this 0 line, then there is a no dimension. If this first line is matched with this first line, then it is 0.1 mm gap. If second line is matched with the second line, then this 0.1 plus this 0.1 is equals to 0.2 mm. Similarly, for here is the 9th line of the vernier scale is matched with the main scale. So now this 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, if you add all 0.1 9 times, then it will become 0.9 mm or 0.09 centimeter, and up to 1 mm we can measure through the main scale. So this is the example in which we can measure, how can we measure the dimension of any part. This is only for when your vernier calipers is accurate, your vernier calipers is not having any error. That is very important, because if your vernier calipers is having some error, then it cannot be give the correct result. For that we have to do some addition or some subtraction in your measured value. In the next video, I will tell you, if your measuring device vernier calipers is having some error, then how can we resolve that error. Thank you.